What's going on, Pokemon World and Tokusatsu Multiverse? It's Pokesatsu here, and welcome to episode 15 of the Pokemon Sapphire Mono Water playthrough. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, I said I was going to try and bulk record like 3 or 4 episodes today. This is the second episode of the day because I had a lot of stuff to do in between the episodes. It's like 2 or 3 hours later. And I'm just going to do this team recap and battle the gym today. And then we're going to call it an episode, because once we have access to Dive, I'm just going to put a Water Stone in the game and evolve Lombre into Ludicolo. And we'll probably have the final team for the series in the next episode, depending on if I add Lantern or Relicanth to the team. So, let's do a quick little team recap. We have Doom, the Tentacruel, Clear Body, Impish Nature, holding the Poison Barb item, and it has Poison Sting, Wrap, Acid, and Surf. Next we have Frostosaur or Frostosaurus, Celio, thick fat with a jolly nature. No item. Honestly, I think I might give it the Silk Scarf if I have to for Body Slam, but personally, with that attack stat compared to its special attack stat, I don't see personally giving it an item. And the new moves it has, I've taught 2 new moves, or I think 3. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The moveset is Ice Beam, Body Slam, Aurora Beam, and Surf. I taught Ice Beam and Surf to it, actually just before recording this episode. And Body Slam was fine. I decided to keep that on there just in case. And Aurora Beam is just a somewhat weaker Ice Beam that can lower the opponent's attack stat, so I figured that's perfectly fine to keep. Next we have Remora the Lombre, Rain Dish, Calm Nature, still holding the Miracle Seed, Surf, Fake Out, Giga Drain, and the newly learned Thief. When I was using the candies to level it up, it learned Thief naturally, and I said, well, it's about time I got rid of Nature Power, so I figured Thief is an okay move to have on there. Not that bad. I didn't even say the moves, I don't think. Surf, Fake Out, Giga Drain, and Thief. It's a good thing for what it is. We have Mako the Swampert, Torrent ability, Bold Nature, still holding the Soft Sand, and I decided to do something. I realized, before recording this episode, that I didn't need Mud Slap anymore. I rarely ever used it, outside of just using Mud Shot. I figured that's fine. So I decided to get rid of Mud Slap for Strength. It's another strong physical move with a 90 attack stat. I figured, that's a decent move to have. So Surf, Strength, we still have Rock Tomb, and then Mud Shot. And in the next episode, if not today, or in this episode, we might get the TM for Earthquake. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see about that. When I do get Earthquake, more than likely Mako will get it. Next we have Rebarian the Pelipper, Keen Eye with the Brave Nature, still holding the Mystic Water, Surf, Fly, Protect, Steel Wing. I decided to keep Rebarian over Gyarados because even though Intimidate is really useful, I just can't see keeping Gyarados on the team if the only stab move it has is a water move, and everything else is either not stab or uses its, the moves are not usable with its strongest stats. Basically, with a 90 special attack and 51 attack here, it's basically the inverse of what Gyarados was. I decided that, keeping Pelipper is probably better. And I think this is the last one. Yes, Saber, Sharpedo, Rough Skin, Impish Nature, still holding the Black Glasses with Surf, Strength, Crunch, and Screech. Honestly, and what I did was honestly, as you can see here on screen, everyone's level 40. When I looked at my team's levels, everyone was between 31 and 35. I figured this gym is going to be level 40 for the Solrock and Lunatone. It's 40 or 42. I know it's between those. It might be 40, 41, 42. I can't remember exactly. So I figured, you know what? If I had to grind, I would have done this anyway. Let's get everybody up to level 40, just under the gym leader's aces, or gym leader Pokemon, and just go with that. So hopefully, you guys are okay with that, and if you are, let's head to the mart, grab some healing items, and then let's take on the gym. Let's see, what do I have that I can buy? I didn't know you can get dive balls and net balls here. That's interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and grab, let's say 10 hyper potions. I think that's fair. And can't get anything else of note here, so that's perfectly fine. And honestly, I know what I can actually do here. There is a kid here that gives us an item. Kid, slow down. Kid, hey, okay. Using a King's Rock. I might actually... What is the fastest Pokemon on the team? Is it still Tentacruel? 104, 55, 60, 70, 67, 90. Wait, does King's Rock help with flinching? Or is that the one that makes them take damage? Am I thinking of the Rocky Helmet? Flinching when the foe is hit. Okay, never mind. That's not even worth it. Let's just go... Is Steven here already? Steven's here already. My place. Give this HM. He's giving me dive. Alright. He's unlocking his ability of Stephen Curtis Chapman and giving me dive. Once the gym is beaten, or actually, can I use it now? I'm going to wait till the gym is beaten, and then I'm going to put a water stone in the game instead of going back to that abandoned ship and doing that. And then I'm going to evolve Ludicolo at the end of this episode. So now, let's go ahead and take on the gym. Oh, it's this version. I keep forgetting it's this version of the gym because, like, the one I'm used to has the puzzles where you have to, like, do double battles and stuff. So... that's pretty cool. And I just realized this is the Psychic Gym. I probably should not have Doom in the front. But it'll be okay. I'll switch it out for probably for Sharpedo. Yeah, we're going to switch into Sharpedo. Sharpedo and I'm thinking Mako will probably be the just best ones for this gym today. See, I was going to use Crunch, and then, like, the button was stuck on the screen, but that's fine. And now, because of that, we can go over here, flip this switch, or after we talk to her. See, this is why I don't trust myself. I say I'm going to switch Pokemon, and then I don't. You gotta trust yourself, people. See, this is the thing, like, they have one Pokemon level 37. My highest Pokemon was nowhere near that level. Or, like, they were, but they were beneath them is what I'm trying to say. So go ahead and change that, and go back here. I'm going to go here. Flip that switch. Go around. I said flip that switch, and the first thing that popped into my head was whoop that trick, which is a Trick Williams thing. I don't know why, I just found that so funny when I thought about it. That whoop that trick. That trick. I've been trying to get back into NXT. I haven't watched NXT in a long time, and honestly, I really enjoyed it when I did watch. So, I want to get back into it. I know they just introduced, like, new titles since they're on CW now. But honestly, I don't know. I just think that it would be really interesting. I want to get back into NXT. So, in the future, if you guys hear me talking about wrestling here on the channel, it's probably, like, during the videos or, like, the series or whatever, I'll probably talk about NXT more than just the regular stuff. For instance, I haven't watched I haven't watched Raw or SmackDown for, like, 2 or 3 weeks now, just because I genuinely have not had time to. I plan on catching up, but honestly, at this point, I'll be caught up when the next pay-per-view starts, and I don't feel comfortable with watching all of that back just to not really need to. So now we just go back here. Is it this one? And let's switch our 2 Pokemon to the front. I think, honestly, I'm okay with what I have in the front, but do they have rock moves? I know they have Solar Beam. I think one has Shadow Ball. We may be okay with what we have, but I'm actually going to lead Saber and Remora. That would be a good... It's a good duo. And now, it's time to battle Tate and Liza. Were you surprised that there are 2 gym leaders? We're twins. Can you beat our combination? Yes. And I'm about to show y'all how. Surf. And surf. What? Oh, that was a crit. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's insane. Okay, well, we beat half of your combination, which is still better than nothing. And Hypnosis, that's fine, because now Remora uses Surf, and the gym is beaten. We receive the Mind Badge from Eliza and Tate, and the TM for Calm Mind. And now we're just going to head right here. Takes us back to the front. And that is the gym. That was a very climactic event, I guess. Not really, though. But now I am going to make a quick cut after healing the team. And then I am going to put a Water Stone in the game. And we're going to evolve our Lombre into Ludicolo. I will see you guys when we get there. And we are back, and here is the Water Stone in the bag, and we are going to use it to evolve Remora. And finally our team is fully evolved except for Frostosaur. So let's go ahead and check out Remora's stats and see how much an improvement there was. Okay. Not a lot, but better than what it was. So you know what? Everything is working out for Remora. Everyone now but Frostosaur is fully evolved, but more than likely that will happen in the next episode, or the one after that. I believe that Celio evolves into Walrein at level 42, which is very close by. So with that being said, I'm going to heal up the party. And I'm going to head down here. And in the next episode, I'm going to teach Dive to one of my Pokemon. Potentially I'll go and catch something if I don't want to use Dive on the team, which I really don't want to. And then I will make my way to the rest of the plot of the game. So, with all that being said, whether you're trying to be the very best like no one ever was, or just trying to ride or kick it up a notch, just remember that you've got this, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.